more or less fraudulently, as belonging somewhere else. This all seems difficult to reconcile with the sacred trust of the United Nations Charter.
The sacred trust he refers to obliges Britain to safeguard the human rights of its citizens in a dependent territory. His warning counted for little. One official offered a way round the problem. He wrote,
Yes, I've got it right in front of me.
We do not regard the United Kingdom as bound by such a rule. In this respect, we are able to make up the rules as we go along, and treat the inhabitants of BIOT as not belonging to it in any sense.
This same official summed up the whole charade in the subtitle of one of his reports, Maintaining the Fiction.
Do you think they were aware of what they were doing to the people, that the trauma that was about to descend on the Chagossians?
These boys in the colonial office, did they really care very much about... Come on. No, you know, you had your standard of living, you kept to it. Your pink gin at lunchtime, and you know.
So they were just the natives?
The natives, yes. Unfortunately.
The cover-up went right to the top of government. It was drawn up by the Foreign Secretary, Michael Stewart, in the form of a secret minute sent to the Prime Minister on July the 25th, 1968. In this document, Stewart reveals that he is fully aware that Diego Garcia has a population going back at least 2 generations. He proposes that the government lie to the world that there is no indigenous population. On April the 26th, 1969, Wilson's private secretary wrote to Stewart saying that the Prime Minister approved the plan.
The documents show that it was decided at the highest level by the Prime Minister, most particularly Harold Wilson. He knew very well that there was a population and they were going to be removed. The problem is that this is policy made almost on the back of an envelope. There's no democratic input. Nobody was asking questions, nobody was knocking on the door, nobody was there to represent the interest of the islanders. They just didn't exist as a political factor to take into account.
Dennis Healey was Defence Secretary in the same government. When we asked Mr. Healey for an interview, he replied, "I fear I have no memories of the Chagos archipelago. Sorry."
Lord Healey's a letter about not